You're now tapped in with Dollaz-N-Divaz with AZDollaz and New York.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Dollaz-N-Divaz, another episode. I'm AZDollaz. This is my beautiful co-host, New York.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm great.
Good. Now, we got to tackle a topic that's been real hot in the motherfucking media.
I'm scared.
This Will and Jada shit. Now, I gotta look. I was upset with Will for slapping my man Chris Rock, okay? I was really upset with Will. I actually boycotted him.
You didn't feel like Chris deserved that slap?
Fuck no. I boycotted him. Listen, that's a comedian, okay? If you go to a comedy show, they're gonna razz you. That's just what it is. That's a comedian. We have to stop giving these comedians this bullshit for entertaining us, right? It's an entertainment. That's what it is, man. You can't get mad. Now, that touched the nerve with him. I get it. Mm-hmm. But everybody in the world was right. It's something deeper going on, because that was not the response that Chris Rock should have gotten from Will for that. It was just too much. So now let's fast forward time. Jada now saying they've been separated.
For 7 years.
For 7 motherfucking years, right? So I'm like, damn, y'all been separated 7 years, and this man damn near ready to knock a motherfucker out and put his career on the line for you. And you embarrass him more? Yeah. You drag him through the fucking dirt like this?
Well, the odd thing to me was that she said, even just going back to the Oscars, she wasn't aware that Will smacked Chris. She thought that it was part of like a
motherfuckers in Africa was aware that she slapped Will. Will slapped
But the
Chris.
odd thing to me is I recall her looking at him and giving a face of disgust that made him.
I saw that too. Where she looked at him like, you ain't gonna do nothing?
Yeah.
And then he got up and did, because he paused for a moment like.
And her look was, hello.
You ain't gonna defend me?
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm not gonna buy that one, Jada.
I find Jada highly manipulative, right? I used to like Jada Pinkett. I'm not gonna lie, I did, but now I'm like, you fucked this man up. Like, a good guy should never deal with a bad woman. He's ruined. The Will is gonna be ruined forever behind this shit. No woman will get Wood, and he gonna be no good after this. You can just chalk that shit up. Because when a man gets hurt like that.
But how do you know that he's hurt? Because.
What you mean he slapped the motherfucker on live TV for his wife?
Because she wanted him to do something about it.
But you done hit him with the. Did you see that Red Table Talk?
The one that she forced him to come to?
Yes, and he sat on that motherfucker. She talked about an entanglement. Did you see his motherfucking face?
I think it was more so the embarrassment of how did we get here. I don't think that he cared that she was sleeping with August outside.
Mommy, let me tell you something. I know when a man is hurt.
I don't think Will is hurt.
Shit, I've been hurt. That face on Will was hurt.
Okay, so let's talk.
That's pain.
Okay, so the new series of events. What does she say? That they've been broken up? Separated for 7 years.
They've been separated for 7 years.
Okay, so then does that change things for the August Alsina thing? Because then that lets us know that when she was in the entanglement, she wasn't even with her husband.
They're still married.
Okay.
You're still married.
And it's also been well documented that he's had multiple girlfriends.
Okay, so I'm asking you this.
That he travels the world with.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
So she had one situation with someone that was in-house.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
So are we saying that in relationships, if we separate, I can do what the fuck I want?
Well, they clearly have that.
How we know that?
Because we've seen him. Because we've seen him all over the country with different women.
That don't mean they had a conversation. That don't mean nothing.
It does. I think that. I think
speculating.
I think it does, and I think that his upset was not because of what she did. It was because of who she chose to do it with, and the fact that it was done sloppily.
In tears. That man was hurt.
He's an Oscar-winning actor.
I wouldn't give a fuck. He was hurt.
He's an actor.
You don't get up at the Oscars and ruin your fucking career to put your hands on somebody behind a woman you ain't in love with. That's love. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
You will when this person is constantly feeling like they're in your background.
Have you ever been
that
in
you
love?
don't defend them. Yeah, bad.
And you'll do anything for that motherfucker.
I did.
Right. You don't think
I had
that
a
was
baby
Will?
for him.
You don't think that was Will?
Had a baby for him.
You don't think that was Will?
Yeah, I think it was at a point, but I
don't
don't think
think
he's
Will
in
still
love with her
Jada right now?
No.
You don't?
No.
Are you serious?
I'm 100% serious.
So who you think chose to keep it quiet for 7 years?
I think they both did because of who he is, and I think that honestly, the strong person in the relationship is him. I think he is her savior. I think she's always been unstable. And I think that it's always been clear that she's unstable. And I think he decided to take on the project of her. And
Fixing
I think,
her?
huh?
Fixing her?
Yes. And I think that that's why he's always tried to coddle her and put her in the front and let her know that she's equal to him, even though she's not. And I think that there became a point where he couldn't do it anymore. So that's his growth. That's, I'm not in love with you anymore, but I'm not going to divorce you. I'm not going to, they don't have a prenup. I'm not going to.
I don't see it that way. I'm just going to say.
I think that is real love.
A man that falls out of love with a woman does not behave the way Will behaves. I'm just telling you.